Welcome back. Could you be holding a hidden fortune in your pocket? Some quarters are worth far more than 25 cents, and today, we're revealing 5 of the most valuable quarters ever found. From rare minting errors to ultra-low mintage, these coins have sold for jaw-dropping prices at auction. Imagine finding a seemingly ordinary quarter only to discover it's worth thousands. The thrill of the hunt is real, and these coins have turned everyday collectors into big winners. Stay tuned to see if you might have one of these rare treasures hiding in plain sight. Number 1. Imagine stumbling upon a quarter so rare, so valuable, that it could change everything. Today, we're diving deep into the mysterious world of the 1970 Washington quarter, a coin that has left collectors stunned, treasure hunters obsessed, and experts questioning just how many hidden gems like this are still out there. You might be wondering, what makes this quarter so special? After all, millions of them were minted. But not all quarters are created equal. Some carry hidden secrets, rare minting errors, and extraordinary history that turn them into unbelievable treasures. The 1970 quarter is one of those coins, and if you own one, you might be holding something far more valuable than you ever imagined. Let's start with what makes a quarter valuable. The key factors? Rarity, condition, demand, and most importantly, errors. The 1970 Washington quarter stands out because of its unique minting variations, doubling effects, and an unusual die clash that has collectors searching high and low. Some were struck on experimental planchets, while others show dramatic misalignment errors, making them one of the most sought-after quarters in history. But beyond value, every coin tells a story. This quarter was minted during a time of change, right in the heart of the 1970s. A time of cultural shifts, economic challenges, and coinage experimentation by the U.S. Mint. Some of these quarters may have been struck on silver planchets left over from previous years, making them incredibly rare. It's these tiny details that turn an ordinary quarter into a priceless artifact. So, where do you find these valuable quarters? The answer might surprise you. Coin rolls from banks, estate sales, and even loose change are still prime hunting grounds. Many people don't realize they have a hidden fortune in their possession, unknowingly spending ultra-rare coins on everyday purchases. Even today, there are reports of valuable 1970 quarters surfacing in circulation, proving that the thrill of the hunt is very much alive. If you're new to collecting quarters, now is the perfect time to start. Focus on checking for mint marks, errors, and overall condition. High-grade examples, especially those in mint state, can be worth astonishing amounts. Learning to recognize key details, like doubling on the obverse, off-center strikes, or die breaks, can mean the difference between a common coin and a once-in-a-lifetime discovery. And here's the real shocker. One of these 1970 Washington quarters, with the right combination of rarity, error, and condition, was recently valued at $67,000. That's right, $67,000, for a single quarter most people would overlook. Now the question is, have you checked your quarters lately? Let me know in the comments if you've ever found a rare or valuable coin in your change. And if you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of rare quarters, don't forget to like and subscribe for more hidden treasure discoveries. Who knows? The next rare coin could be hiding right in your pocket. The 1967 ultra-rare quarter. A hidden treasure worth a fortune. What if I told you that a simple 1967 Washington quarter could be worth a fortune? That somewhere, hidden among everyday change, lies a quarter so rare that coin dealers and serious collectors are still chasing after it. Its value isn't just rising, it's skyrocketing, making it one of the most sought-after coins in U.S. history. So, what makes this quarter so valuable? The answer lies in rarity, errors, and minting anomalies. The 1967 quarter was struck at a time when the U.S. Mint wasn't using mint marks, adding mystery to its production. But here's the twist. Some of these quarters were struck on silver planchets, a leftover mistake from previous years. Others show rare double die errors, misstrikes, and full-step details, making them almost impossible to find in high grades. Beyond the value, every quarter tells a story. The year 1967 was a turbulent time in American history. The economy was shifting, silver was being phased out of U.S. coinage, and the mint was producing quarters under extreme pressure. Few people realized that among the millions struck, a handful would become legendary collectibles worth an astonishing amount today. Where can you find these valuable quarters? Old coin collections, estate sales, bank rolls, and even flea markets are prime hunting grounds. Many of these rare quarters have been sitting in drawers, forgotten for decades. And believe it or not, some of the rarest finds have appeared in circulation, waiting for a keen eye to recognize their hidden worth. Just look at the 1932 Washington quarter, one of the rarest in the series. Only a small number were minted, making it a collector's dream. In a high-grade auction, one of these sold for over $150,000. These are the kinds of discoveries that keep collectors hunting and searching for that one special quarter. And here's the biggest shock: the 1967 Washington quarter, in pristine condition with rare errors, has been valued at $98,000. Yes, $98,000 for a single quarter that many people have overlooked for years. Now the question is, have you checked your quarters lately? Let me know in the comments if you've ever come across a rare or valuable coin. And if you love discovering hidden treasures, don't forget to like and subscribe, because the next rare quarter could be in your hands right now. Number 3. The 1971 D Ultra Rare Quarter, a future legend in the numismatic world. Some coins are valuable today, but others? They're destined to make history. Experts believe that the 1971 D Washington quarter is one of those coins, a hidden treasure that will only grow in value, making waves in the numismatic world for years to come. Why is this quarter so special? It all comes down to rarity, condition, and extraordinary minting errors. While millions of quarters were struck in 1971, only a handful have surfaced with rare features. Some show striking misalignments, others have dramatic doubling, and a few were even struck on leftover silver planchets from previous years. These unique variations make certain 1971 D quarters nearly impossible to find in top condition. Beyond its value, this quarter carries a story of change. The early 1970s marked a shift in U.S. coinage, with the mint perfecting the copper-nickel composition. But during this transition, errors slipped through the cracks, leaving behind rare collector's gems that few people even know exist. That's why experts say the 1971 D quarter is one to watch. As more collectors enter the hobby, demand will only drive its worth higher. So, where do you find valuable quarters like this? Coin rolls, bank collections, estate sales, and even old piggy banks have turned up rare quarters in the past. Many of the most valuable finds happen in the most unexpected places, proving that treasure is still out there, waiting to be discovered. Just look at the 1950 D Washington quarter, a rare key-date coin that went unnoticed for years. At auction, a pristine example of this quarter sold for over $120,000. That's the kind of potential the 1971 D holds, a hidden giant in the making. And here's the biggest surprise: the 1971 D Washington quarter, in the right condition with rare errors, has reached values as high as $62,000. Yes, $62,000 for a quarter that could still be sitting in someone's change jar right now. Have you ever come across an old or unusual quarter? Let me know in the comments. And if you love the thrill of the hunt, don't forget to like and subscribe, because the next big coin discovery could be right in your hands. Number 4. The 1986 P Ultra Rare Quarter, a hidden gem worth a fortune. Not all quarters are just spare change. Some are worth a life-changing amount. And today, we're talking about one of the most mysterious and valuable quarters ever, the 1986 P Washington quarter. Most people overlook it, but collectors and coin experts know that this coin holds hidden secrets that make it one of the most sought-after treasures in numismatics. So, what makes a quarter like this valuable? It all comes down to rarity, condition, and minting errors. The 1986 P quarter was struck in massive numbers, but only a few have rare characteristics. Some show dramatic doubling, others have mis-strikes or off-center errors, and a select few were minted with unusual planchet varieties. These rare mistakes are what turn an ordinary quarter into a collector's dream. But beyond its value, every coin tells a story. The 1980s were a time of economic change and technological advancement in U.S. coin production. The Philadelphia Mint was under pressure to produce millions of quarters, and in that rush, a few remarkable errors slipped through. Today, those rare pieces are worth a fortune to collectors who recognize their significance. Where can you find a valuable quarter like this? Old coin collections, bank rolls, estate sales, and even your pocket change could be hiding one of these rare gems. Many people have unknowingly spent valuable quarters simply because they didn't check them closely. That's why coin hunting is so exciting. You never know when you'll find a true treasure. Take, for example, the 1934 D Washington quarter, an ultra-rare piece that collectors chased for years. When once surfaced in pristine condition, it sold at auction for over $90,000. Stories like this prove that valuable coins are still out there, waiting to be found. And here's the most incredible part. The 1986 P Washington quarter, with rare errors and in top condition, has been valued at $47,000. Yes, $47,000 for a single quarter that most people don't even think twice about. Have you ever found a rare or unusual coin? Let me know in the comments. And if you love discovering hidden treasures, don't forget to like and subscribe, because the next valuable quarter could be in your hands right now. Number 5. The 1973 Washington quarter, a rare treasure hiding in plain sight. What if I told you that a simple 1973 Washington quarter could be worth thousands of dollars? That somewhere, hidden in pocket change, an ultra-rare version of this coin is waiting to be discovered? Collectors and experts know that certain 1973 quarters have become some of the most sought-after treasures in numismatics, commanding astonishing prices at auction. But what exactly makes a quarter from 1973 so valuable? It's all about minting errors, rarity, and condition. While millions of these quarters were struck, only a handful have been found with dramatic misstrikes, double die errors, or even wrong planchet strikes. Some were even struck on silver planchets, an extremely rare mistake from earlier coinage production. These unusual flaws make certain 1973 quarters nearly impossible to find in pristine condition. Beyond its value, this coin tells a unique story. The early 1970s was a time of transition in U.S. currency. Silver had been completely phased out of quarters by then, but the U.S. Mint was still perfecting its production process. Mistakes were inevitable, and those mistakes turned into hidden treasures for collectors today. So, where do you find a valuable 1973 quarter? Old coin rolls, estate sales, collections, or even pocket change have turned up rare coins in the past. Some of the biggest discoveries have come from everyday transactions, proving that valuable quarters are still out there, waiting to be recognized. Look at the 1932 D Washington quarter, one of the most valuable in the series. Because of its low mintage and high demand, one of these sold at auction for more than $120,000. This proves that quarters aren't just spare change, they can be life-changing discoveries. And now for the biggest surprise, the 1973 Washington quarter, with rare errors and in top condition, has been valued at $57,000. Yes, $57,000 for a coin that many people don't even think twice about. Have you ever come across an unusual or rare coin? Let me know in the comments. And if you love searching for hidden treasures, don't forget to like and subscribe, because the next rare quarter could be right in your hands.